Hello ladies and gents, Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Big Brother Celebrity Edition Season 2 Episode 4. Now, I have some information, and I don't know if I want to do a separate video with that information, but apparently Lolo and Tamar have been arguing in the house separately this entire time, and just I think within the last 24 hours, there was this big blow up, and CBS actually cut the live feeds twice. And it's rumored that Lolo hit Tamar's sun visor off of her face because it was in front of her face, and that she may not be on the show anymore. It's also rumored that, she is on the show. It's just that they're telling her to chill out. So that's going to be interesting because we know this show doesn't do the physical. They like what they call clean, good fun arguments and competition. When it feels like it's getting too serious, that's not what their audience likes. Why am I saying that as if you're not the audience? Anyway, hello again. This is my recap. This is going to be very brief, very quick. There was some nice twists and turns, and I said, okay, this house is taking this seriously, which I'm glad. Oh yeah, by the way, I have a new channel, Romie Reviews ASMR or Romie Reviews ASMR. I'll have links, and I really appreciate you showing some love to that one. But anyway, Jonathan and Ryan realize there's something going on with the ladies, that there's this lady alliance within their big alliance, and they have to be concerned about it because they see that the fact that Ricky, when he didn't use the veto, how Tamar and maybe Natalie were doing this. And they're just like, okay, they need to be careful. Now it's time to pick players for the... actually, I forgot what they're doing next. There's going to be more twists and turns. There's going to be celebrity news updates. And the breaking news is that the Mooch, Anthony... he's actually not an official house guest. He was never an official house guest. He was someone put into the competition just for ratings. Just for news. He probably got paid similar amount just to be seen. It was like an appearance fee for him. But yeah, that's why he was saying those wonky sayings. I was wondering, I said, this doesn't seem like, I don't know him, obviously, but I'm like, this seems kind of out of character. It felt like he was playing a character. So now I understand why. He was doing all that wonky stuff because the next competition, the veto competition, is going to be all about him. And now that he's no longer in the house, a new person had to be put up as the third nominee because they're still doing 3 nominees. Candy got put up by Ryan. And Candy was pissed and Candy did not give him a hug because Candy felt like, we're supposed to be in an alliance. Why would you go and put me up? There's so many other people that could have been put up. And he said, oh, well, we haven't really had a chance to talk. I'm thinking, you're playing right into what she said, or maybe what she was saying in her confessionals about Ryan, about how, if something feels off. And he was right, but he only put her up there because he wanted to make sure, if anything, one of the girls could possibly go. So the competition is, like I said, it's headlines, and it's headlines involving the Mooch. And Mooch, he had these wonky sayings. He kept saying some of this random stuff, and everything that he said was a part of the headlines. The goal was to have either the exact number or the closest number. The person who won was Kato. I'm thinking, what is going on in this house? What is going on in this house? The answer was 8. I think Dina, all of them were close. Most of them were saying either 7 or 9 or something like that. 6, 7, or 9. Or maybe most of them said 6 or 7, and Kato was the only one who said 8. But yeah, now that he has the second power of veto, yes, I did say second power veto because they ended up playing another veto competition. I said, what is going on here? What is going on here? Kato's going to use it on Tom because Tom's his dude. Now Ryan's trying to do damage control with Lolo, and she's over it. She's like, we were friends prior to this house. We've been through some stuff that other people will never understand. And for you to go and treat me like dirt and pretend like I didn't exist in this house, I'm not feeling that. He apologizes and says that, he did get cliquey with some of the guys in the house. And they do a fake apology of, okay, yeah, we're good. But they're not good. How can they be good? They had big issues with each other right before this. So now Kato decides that he's going to use it on Tom, which he promised. Joey and this lip balm or lip gloss. I said, wait a minute, what is that? Because I was looking at Joey. Because I'm looking at everyone, actually. But then I was like, what is that shiny thing? I said, wait, is that Joey? Look, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. The last thing you want to be called is ashy. Called ashy, dry lips, and just as I said that, I licked my lips. Anyway, Candy's still over it because she's on, and Candy can't hide her emotions. It's amazing. It's amazing. Now, the rest of the house that we weren't initially paying attention to is coordinating, figuring out who do they really want gone. They're trying to figure out, now that the veto was used on Tom, and they have Candy up there. So it's Candy who's up there, Jonathan, and who's the third person? Oh, it was Joey. Yeah, so the rest of the house was trying to figure out who do they want out. And, some of the house is thinking, hey, let's take Candy out because, Candy and Tamar, that whole situation has been very tumultuous and draining for them. Microphone. And draining for them. But Ricky's like, Candy isn't the issue. Tamar herself is doing a lot. I said, uh-oh. Okay, I wanted to just clarify that. So Tom was saying that, keeping Candy in would be okay because he felt like, okay, it's a little loud in the house. It's a little rowdy in the house, but it's okay. It's manageable. Everyone else is like, no! Maybe for you, maybe because you're half deaf, but what about the rest of us? It's too much. We have a problem with Candy, but Candy and Tamar together, too much. Too much. I said, Candy, if you got voted out because of collateral damage, but now it's time for the actual vote and eviction, and everyone does their speech, and everyone's speeches were pretty okay, except for Jonathan. So I was thinking, what is he doing? Dude, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop talking. The more that he talked, the more I felt like I'm voting him out. It just kind of sounded like Jonathan talking about how we're all one. We're all a team. We're all on the same team. I'm thinking, no, we're not. We're all trying to win that money. $250,000. We're not. First off, you don't go and tell everyone. I went around to everyone, talked to everyone, tried to work with everyone. Hello? You just told everyone. I went around to everyone else and tried to pitch the game to them and see what was going on. I have enough information on everyone. I have enough security from everyone because I'm the person you need to... No, you just told them that you have a great social game and that you know a lot and that you are potentially manipulative. Why would they keep you in the house? If he said less is more, maybe he will stay. But from the very beginning, I told him, I said in episode 1, if they were smart, they would go after Jonathan and take him out now. And that's exactly what happened. Joey got 0 votes. Candy got 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. And Jonathan got 7. When I tell you Jonathan was so surprised and I thought that he was just going to storm out of the house, but he didn't. He did hug everyone and all of that. I said, Jonathan, you idiot. Jonathan. And then he's out there and he has this funny banter back and forth with Julie because Julie's like, you work out. Stop trying to downplay. You're out of the house. You don't need to downplay your athletic ability or your fitness anymore. And he was like, okay. Jonathan doesn't realize he's screwed up. He showed everyone more than he could tell him how manipulative how he was. He talked to Ryan, and whether Ryan wanted to do it or not, Ryan took Dina, and Julie had to walk him through it because he couldn't figure out how he ended up being outside the house already. You went, convinced your friend who had the power to not put up someone that everyone agreed should have been put up. You blindsided your alliance, which broke up the alliance. Now that you're gone, they're probably willing to work with Ryan again, but you're gone. And I don't know how much time they have. They could do a, bring back a couple of them to see who goes back in the house. But I don't know if they have that much time. I don't. So that was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back tomorrow.